What is up, Dissidia fans? I apologize for not making any videos for a while. I was having a lot of technical difficulties and just problems with me not liking the way the videos turned out. But I'm here to grind out some content for an hour or so, so you guys can have something to see and so I can get some new recommendations and some direction on where to go. Uh, First of all, I want to thank the viewers that requested Tidus videos because I have a treat for you, and wouldn't have had it without you guys requesting. So this is the player we're going to be watching. I don't know those kanji. Google Translate says it means shogunate. It could also mean a proper first and last name. Don't know. The point is, let me show you his team. That's him playing Tidus. He's got a Onion Knight called Nobu-san and a Cecil called Tomabu. And it's a static team. He plays with them all three games. I was like, oh man, I wonder if they know each other, because you don't always see that people stay on the same team, and I think they might have to be on connected consoles to achieve that. But in any case, I looked at his subscriptions, and he is in fact subscribed to Nobu. And I was like, oh wow, well let me see if I can find Tomabu. Well, I couldn't find Tomabu. He's not subscribed to them, and neither is Nobu-san. Um, But what I did find on Nobusan's page is a video that is played from Tomabu's perspective. So either I guess they must know each other because Nobusan would have had to have let Tomabu sign into his YouTube account on the arcade machine to post the video. So that leads me to believe that all three of them actually know each other. And once you see this battle, you're going to see that it's got a completely different feel from all the stuff that came before it. And if you're interested in playing this game seriously, this is exactly what you want to see because the fact that these guys are a team shines through in like no other video I've seen. Now, just to get some perspective on what's going on, Tidus has HP regen and Mighty Strike. Onion Knight also has HP regen and Mighty Strike, and Cecil has Brave regen and Teleport. So you can see where these guys are probably going to be taking a more offensive role, and Cecil's going to be taking a more support role. So just keep that in mind. And one thing I do want to say, the reason this has been so hard for me is because this is the first time I've tried to commentate a match on a speed character, and speed characters are all over the place. So it's very difficult to keep up with them and comment on what else is happening in the match. But this is like my 5th time trying, so I'm going to do my best and try not to mention anything. Let's go. Try not to miss anything. Let's go. Not hearing any sound. There we go. The whole team, opposing team, is melee fighters as well. Speed characters even. Just gotta watch out for lightning switching to Ravager and doing long range attacks. So as you go, you already see Tidus using his movement to get around a little bit. Doing his dash cancel that doesn't use up his gauge. That's what you want to do with Tidus players when you play Tidus, so you can get around and really harass people. Onion Knight into the mix of it a little bit over there. Tidus kind of bouncing around the screen, waiting for the summon crystal to show up. One tap, sees the enemy coming, backs off, and goes in for the strike. Very smart move there. He's playing very aggressive compared to the Cloud player, and you know that's something you can do as a speed character when you can get around to do that. See both Tidus and Onion Knight landing HP attacks there, and Tidus not afraid to throw out the HP attacks at all. They're getting good damage at the beginning, just as much as they can. Yeah, he's doing his thing. See that lightning on the field? I'm pretty sure that was lightning in Ravager mode. So got to be careful when you see her in the mid range. She's not going to shoot at you, get you in the back. Now, what you're going to start noticing in this fight is that, of course, Cecil has to fight when someone is near him. But you'll notice that whenever Tidus or Onion Knight are in trouble, Cecil tends to be there to if not get them out of trouble, take advantage of the end lag of the opponent's moves. And see, group summon right away, they all start at exactly the same time. That's part of the reason I feel like they're all in the same room on the machine. Say, hey, we're going to summon. They all summon. And you know, when you start playing, that's what you're going to want to do. You don't want to be trying to summon on your own and leave someone hanging. And Tidus is in there with the first kill. Lightning is still sitting pretty at full HP right now. It looks like Tidus popped his Mighty Strike and HP regen, and Cecil popped his Brave regen. You see, they all met in the center of the stage and popped their area of effect buffs. That's not something you could do uncoordinated. And the game just ended in spectacular fashion. I know I'm trying to do this like a live commentary, but I'm just going to treat this like an end of game replay and go back over that for you guys, because that was something else. Let me see if I can get back where I'm going. And again, there's this team play. So what you've got is Lightning in a corner being chased down by Tidus. And when he sees that Onion Knight is coming up behind him, you know, if they're in the room, he might have even been able to tell him, hey, I got it. So rather than throwing an HP attack that might give her time to dodge and get away on startup, he immediately throws out one hit of a normal Brave attack that puts her into hit stun and allows Onion Knight to launch his HP attack. Let's see that, and I'll pause again and tell you what happens next. Okay, so Onion Knight's HP attack is going, but it is a long HP attack. It's going to one-shot kill her because of the Brave regen that they all have. He's over 5,000 Brave at this point. But you can see up here in the corner, the enemy Kain is going to use his Gungnir HP attack to knock him out of it and try to save Lightning. As you can see, he did in fact make it in time. Lightning's HP remains. Onion Knight was not able to get the final hit, and he's taken half damage. So seeing that that is the situation, Tidus is like, well, let's go take care of this guy. He's right here. I'm a speed character. I can get over there and nail him in no time. But what you're going to see, if you look at the radar, is Cecil is right here as well. And just the most unfortunate set of circumstances for the red team after thinking that they saved their player. They're about to get double KO'd by Cecil. He's using his Holy Flame. It's a move where it sends the pillars of light across the ground towards his opponent. And just watch what happens. As Tidus runs over there to him, he's not even going to get a chance to hit him with his HP attack. Dead. Those are the pillars of light going up, and look at this. Apparently when Lightning got out of that situation, she retreated to the same area that Kain was in, so in just another second, Lightning dead as well. I think there was some amazing team play happening right there by both teams, and I think what Lightning may have been doing was trying to go after Tidus to prevent him from finishing his HP attack on Kain the way Kain just went after Onion Knight for her. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, as Cecil had a pretty big area of effect HP attack happening, and they were able to clutch that out. And like you'll see through the matches, it's all because Cecil was hanging back, kind of watching what was going on, looking for an opportunity, and he does even more of that in the next fight. So, just talking about team play a little bit here, you know, try to get complementary EX skills so that if you guys get a moment to gather together in the stage, you can all use them and share them with each other. So it might have been that, like, because you may not have a lot of time, but if you can all get together and use one, he can do HP regen for the whole team, he can do Mighty Strike for the whole team, and he can do Brave regen for the whole team. They all affect the area around you, so you can get massive buffs that way. And then again, having a role of these two being super offensive, and you know, Cecil playing utility while still fighting when he has to. Now again, since we're following Tidus, it's an all melee fight again. The other team has a Cecil this time. You're gonna want to be careful approaching Sephiroth because he's got that step back sword slash waves. But yeah, so Tidus, if you don't know, obviously go watch True Blade Seeker's Tidus video. His attacks, he's got 6 dash attacks instead of 1, and they all start by doing a dodging feint, but the dodging feint moves him in a good bit of direction, like a far distance. So he can dash and do the dash attack, do the first half of it, but not follow up with an attack, and that will allow him to move around, but not spin his dash gauge. And see, right now, I don't know if they're just goofing off or what, but I know they successfully forced the enemy to come into their area. So when you know the enemy is forced to approach you, you can react how you want. So that may have been something they were doing, or just goofing off. I don't know, maybe just taunting the enemies. But like I said, It's a game, and you have to hit each other to fight each other. If you're all melee, you might as well force them into your space, knowing that they're going to attack you. You can react how you want. Again, used a quick attack on the summon crystal, watch for the enemy to show up, nailed him, and for some reason Kane came back in after the summon crystal again, and the second time he nailed him with an HP attack. And so as you see again, Tidus unafraid to throw out HP attacks, got nailed for it just then. But he was alright. Kane comes in and gets the hit, and there's Cecil again, waiting to back him up, and got a kill off of it. Very good stuff. Uncontested summon crystal break. Team summon again, very on point. And you can see when a team is playing like this, and it seems like they might not, but to me it seems like they have a game plan, and it's allowing them to really dominate the fight, as opposed to the other team probably just, you know, playing the game, doing what they're trying to do. We have got Alexander on the field, but doesn't seem like they're able to get much out of it. Cecil is moving into the thick of things here. Looks like he was trying to get his opponent to make the wrong move there, so he could hit him with the HP attack. He just, you know, kind of stood in his range and waited, but he didn't want to give him too much opportunity, so he just went ahead and hit him with a brave attack. It looked like just now Cecil was kind of hanging back out of the fight. I think he just used teleport to get into the area. I don't know what he was planning or thinking about. He was probably just watching and seeing if there's going to be a good opportunity for him to nail someone. And there again, you see Tidus ran in on Sephiroth, but he didn't quite make it, and he got hit with that blade attack. So the blue team is up 2 lives, trying to get their final kill. Sephiroth used that blade beam attack again, and it leaves him able to glide left and right, but he's also immobile. So again, you know, this Tidus player is just really good at searching for opportunities, and when you're playing a character like Tidus who can get around so well, that's a very effective strategy. I'll talk about that more. I'm going to do an analysis on Tidus gameplay and talk about his ability to just get around and harass opponents even more. And that's going to be it for this video. I want to get to next an analysis video where I do lots of pausing and talking about what's happening with Warrior of Light. And then I'll do one with Tidus for the last fight that's in this set of videos. And then I'm going to do a commentary on Y'shtola, because she was my second request. And then from then on, I think I'm going to experiment with trying to up the production quality of my videos. I kind of like having the conversationary style where it's in my own voice. I don't necessarily want to make a script on something like commentary, but I might be able to do that for analysis videos moving forward after Tidus and Warrior of Light. So that's the game plan for now. Hopefully you'll start seeing these uploads every couple hours, because that's what I'm just going to upload. I'm going to record them all now, upload one, immediately move to uploading the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.